Who is safe to leave your kid with? Pitbull named princess. French philosophers. US having a civil war. Europe watching for military research. Japan copying French military tactics. France loses the Franco-Prussian War. Copying German military tactics, the winner. King Albert says that he wants to inspect the front lines. Belgian generals. You hear a plane starting. Belgian generals. Spanish colonization of America according to eyewitnesses. Spanish colonizations of America according to Spanish historians. But Mehmet II was only 21 when he took Constantinople. He had 80,000 troops and 62 cannons against 7,000 men in an ancient crumbling city. What the fuck do you think was gonna happen? My dumbass. Learning America was established 100 years before Germany. Why are you so serious about this? It is just a game, the game. Hamas leader Khaled Mashal slowly dying after being poisoned by Mossad assassins. Those same assassins walking into the hospital with the antidote to save his life. Becoming a viral gore video. Directly causing the breakup of Yugoslavia. Guys who stick glass containers up their butt. 1938. Hey Japan, did you know that every aspect of the world is run by the Jews? Alright, I will keep that in mind. 1944. Alright Japan, the time has come for you to kill all of your Jews. Wait, did you just give them preferential status? We are already losing the war. No way we are about to piss off the dudes who run the world. The church has never done anything good in history. The Pope blessing the Pokemon franchise in 2000. When you realize that, the Epic of Gilgamesh, the oldest story written and known to man, begins with, in those days, Henry Kissinger. Whenever Nixon drank too much. Well, I guess I'm in charge now. The child of some prostitute throwing stones at the crowd in ancient Athens. Diogenes. Take care that you do not hit your father. Me 2,000 plus years later. Gym membership almost 1,800 years old in Greek. Hermanus has paid his entrance fee and is now a member of the Sacred Boxing Society devoted to Hercules. Ancient Greece. I have paid the fee and now I am a member of the Sacred Boxing Society devoted to Hercules. 21st century. I cannot cancel my Planet Fitness membership help. Rome. Poor predictable Greeks. Always fighting in a phalanx. Greeks. Good old phalanx. Nothing beats that. Soviet Russia won. We won, boys. We can leave this camp. Soviet Russia won. I guess we won't leave that camp. The Dutch realizing the Spanish couldn't swim during the 80 Years' War. The Vietnamese realizing they are fighting the Waffen-SS instead of the French. Congratulations, son. You are ready for deployment into Germany. Boy, I can't wait to ship out and make my country proud. No, I was just following orders. Just line up in front of the wall. Native Americans before 1600s. Native Americans after 1600s. I gotta tell you, this is pretty terrific. Maori are the sole indigenous ethnicity in New Zealand. Maori are the sole indigenous ethnicity in New Zealand. Arthur Conan Doyle. Do you want to hold a seance tonight so we can talk with your dead mom? Harry Houdini. Mendeleev invents periodic table so people won't have to memorize the element's properties. Chemistry teachers make the students memorize the table. Mendeleev. When you reinstate death penalty for treason, then after the war you get sentenced to death for treason. The crew of a Soviet destroyer watching from front row seats as the US Navy disembowels the Iranian Navy during Operation Praying Mantis in 1988. Superweapon arms race. Germany. USA. A slightly larger tank, a portable star. Jesters in fiction. Please stop making fun of me. I only wish to be freed from this living nightmare. Jesters in reality. I am fed, clothed, well paid. I can insult the king without consequences, and I am in some cases among his most important advisors. Dude, have you ever wondered what happened to regional dialects in France? I don't know. I guess they just preferred French over their regional language. A century earlier. Now listen up. You're gonna speak French and you're gonna like it. Norway sends dried fish to Nigeria to help combat famine after the Nigerian Civil War. Norway. The entire nation of Nigeria. This is some serious gourmet shit. The entire UK loving the shit out of it for the next 2 decades. Some dude from Nevada writing a song about how his girlfriend cheated on him. Basque people visiting Iceland after 1615. A law which allows Icelandic people to legally kill any Basques on sight. Damn. The front really sucks. I wish I could be back home in one of those safe factories. Meanwhile, in the safe factory, my skin is turning yellow because of TNT poisoning. I am slowly dying. Fictional pirates. fights spooky skeleton men and goes on crazy adventures. Real pirates. Steals $100 million, vanishes without trace. Vietnam ghost tapes. We sure killed many Americans today. Can you hear a strange sound? Must be the souls of the dead. Ooh! Napoleon wants money for war with England. Thomas Jefferson wants to purchase Louisiana. British bank offers to lend Thomas the money. Thomas Jefferson borrows the money and buys Louisiana. Declares war on Britain with Louisiana money. When you read about how medieval peasants had so many holidays, when you realize what it's like to live as a medieval peasant, medieval hierarchy be like, peasants. I am respected by both the nobility and the church for my honest labor of working the land and keeping people fed. Merchants. I have lots of money from moving goods around to sale and offering loans. Why doesn't anyone like me? Alexander the Great is the kind of guy to go for all the achievements when playing a video game. Greece. Turkey. A monkey and a dog. Istanbul and St. Petersburg, when they're in a name-changing competition and they see their opponent is Hanoi. Richard I after escaping capture during the Third Crusade and retaking the English throne. I am once again king. Hannibal, what's your top 3 commanders? Myself. Alexander. Pyrrhus. Cersei Lannister, who are you? Margaret of Anjou. I'm you, but better. You're incredibly close to killing 50 women. The police catch you after 49. But Diocletian, why would you give up absolute power to grow vegetables? I just think they're neat. Score 445 runs in Kolkata. India is out for 171 and enforce the follow-on. They score 657 with 7 wickets. You lose by 171 runs. Built massive aqueducts to supply the city with water. Made them slope to let gravity do its work. Lined them with poisonous lead and weakened the population. Lined them with poisonous lead and weakened the population. French people making fun of the Brits on July 4th only to remember Algerian Independence Day is July 5th. America before the Revolutionary War. America after the Revolutionary War if France had decided not to help. Nazi Germany. Italy after 1943. Allies, Janio Quadros. I send the Vice President to China, Janio Quadros. I write a letter of resignation as a bluff so I can pass more laws, Janio Quadros. They would never accept a leftist president, Janio Quadros. The Congress accepts my letter. If YouTube existed in 1937. How Japan is preparing for war with China. William Dampier finding coconuts. Napoleon escapes from Elba. Panic. You just sent troops to intercept. Calm. The troops defected. Panic. Having a country named after you. Having an entire historical era named after you. Having a salad named after you. Americans in 1792. Time for your second term. Georgie. George Washington. Yes, honey. Parameswara's hunting dogs. Some random mouse deer. Parameswara sitting in the shade of a Malacca tree. Romans enjoying relative stability at the leadership role for decades with peaceful transfers of power. The year of the 4 emperors. The Austrian army accidentally fighting itself during the Battle of Caransebes. Oh, it's you. Stop giving me your toughest battles. They are literally pack animals. Hee-haw. Average archaeologist with a sight. Oh dear, oh dear. Gorgeous. Heinrich Schliemann with Troy. You fucking donkey. The Persian army uses cats as weapons. Soldiers of Egypt. Research World War II because you enjoy the lines on maps. Become an expert in World War II and the Eastern Front. Stop researching it satisfied with your knowledge, and then forget everything you learned. Stop researching it satisfied with your knowledge, and then forget everything you learned.